across the board, okay, here we are. They're marking this price action down. We got an 890 bid. We talked about it in pre-market at a 1270 close. Cancel 850. Cancel the 850 bid until we see how we put in that bottom. He marked it down to 593.37, and he bounced it.
I got hit 6 Google 600s.
At what price?
At 47 total. So 3 at 55, 3 at 45.
I got 3 at 45.
Where's the bid and ask?
We got 10 coming down on the 35. The bid's 40 right now.
All right. So you got hit on the $600 call?
The 45s, yeah.
On how many? Just one contract, right? 6 total at what price? At 40 cents.
47 cents total.
All right. Now, Google has to bounce off of that bottom to walk that low entry higher. They're printed on the low of 40 cents.
We're at the bid on the 10 cents on the 35, 10
all right.
contracts.
Now cancel the 35 and go down to 25. Cancel the 35 and go to 25 pennies.
And at 25, confirmed. Somebody's
all
still
right.
there at 25, confirmed. All right.
Well, and we have to bounce off that bottom. That thing's got to bounce off the bottom. Now, someone give me the vitals. Somebody give me the vitals on Google.
67 IR on Google, only $1.83 range so far, so the Nasdaq's
so
still
they got to
falling off.
wind that tape up like they did yesterday, MMTs.
85 IR, they're 92, they're bouncing the Nasdaq up to 100%.
Okay, there you go. There's that low entry down here. They haven't printed that bid. I had that bid out here, that 585 call. That was down there in that 8.5 area. You could have took one contract and then the rest of them, 820, 770. That was on this contract right here, the 585 call. That's how they marked it down so far on the opening bell. And when they mark them down, that buy action bar has got to come into play. And when the buy action bar does come into play, that's when that markdown is that wholesale entry. That's always going to be the case. There were bids here live in this video at 8.5, but them calls, who got hit on these right here? How many contracts do we own on the 600?
I got 3.
At what price?
I got 6. 50 cents.
50 cents? Why? I had orders out at 45 and what?
Yeah, I got about 45.
I think it was...
All right, well, they closed at $1.80, and this video is live, MMTs. So you got to keep bouncing. You got to take out that closing bell. I told you that, and I told you that. You got to take it out. They got to walk that up. You've been open.
A profit objective?
There's always a profit objective on it. Put it out at $1, let's say 20.
$1.20? Right?
Yes. Here we are on that equity.
IR 98.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up on a double top.
So you can see here where you are breaking the high. You can see at 597.50. When they marked that down, they marked all the call options down over here. They marked the 585 down to 1019. They're 12.5 by 13. 1270 was a close. We had limit orders out there, I believe, at 8.5 because it was in this very video. The thing that I would like to say down here is that $600 call is holding that low that we talked about. The high is $1. The close was $1.80. Our limit orders, some people got hit at 75.
Big sell-off. 72 now on the IR.
So we have bids down here, right, Mr. Mantalk, below the market. We can see how wide that 600 is because it's options expiration, and we took the bids down, but we did get hit at 35, and we had people selling out in here with 100% gain at 70 cents.
Retainees down.
90 cents. So
IR 55.
We will keep the limit orders below the market until we see how the equity price. We haven't even been open 15 minutes. It's $597.76 with a $2 pullback off of that intraday high. And that put option is holding value over here at 30 pennies, and they're walking this side. This call is holding right down here at 55 by 80. And this all happened in the first 30 minutes. They marked the close to there. And we were there at 35, 45, and 50. And that was before the market opened, and then selling into it for a profit. And that's how markets are made. That's how they steal premium. They closed it at $1.80 yesterday, and they marked it
80.
down to that.
82.
This is
The
Google
low
calls.
on the 580 call was 1470.
Huh?
1470 low on that 580 call.
Uh-huh. 1470, you're right.
I'm
And you
long
got a $2
Amazon
bounce. See how you got the $2 bounce there? See,
At
they
05
marked,
pennies.
you're long what?
Amazon.
All right. I featured First Solar, 51.91, the low right here. This was going to be a nice trade up to that resistance level. And it hit it, 51.91. That was your low. That's your high. That's your volume. This makes money off the lows. And trading it at the wholesale markdown, he marks it right. Look mark to market, 18.18. And then he's running it up there, like I said. And then he's going to roll it over a little bit. But that was a quick pop for solar. Yeah, it was. Hey, there's nothing wrong with my wholesale entries. Anybody got a problem with it?
Nope.
It's okay. I mean, I marked the risk down. And it may be shocking to some. And that's okay too. But this is how they do it. This is how they mark them down, pal.